guys, it's your boy Fat Boy Food, and here we are, episode 4 already. Thank you all for your support and love on the last 3 episodes. If you haven't seen episodes 1, 2 and 3, there is a playlist. Go back, check them out, get caught up, and then come watch this one, because today we have a nice little treat. I have played quite a few games for us today because I made a bit of a little boo-boo in one of the games. I recorded some of the second half in one of the matches, but I forgot to record the entire second half. So unfortunately, you'd only get part of the second half of one of the matches. However, to make up for that little accident, I've recorded 2 extra games for you. So today you'll have a total of 7 games. Amazing, I know. And today's episode, I'm telling you now, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, less of this, more of the career. Let's get to the video. And here we are, our first game today. We're on our way to Grimsby Town. Let's get things underway. And here, as you can see, 17 minutes in, Grimsby passed it around a bit. Really, our defence was really sloppy, which led to them going 1-0 up. As you can tell, this wasn't a good start for the O's, and that's not what we wanted. Just as quickly as they score, we go straight back on the attack, just like that. And we're through, and... oh, no, we couldn't get through just then. And look at that, just like that, we're back on the ball, straight back in the area. Can Wilkinson score? Can he? Off the crossbar. And it comes out and goes on the header, and it's just wide. And here we are, 31 minutes in, and just like that, it's 1-1. Get in! That's the goal we've been looking for. Come on. Oh, no, it's offside. Sorry, folks, it won't count. And then you see Grimsby have a free kick. Hopefully we can clear it out early. So we get, I think, did we get to it? No, we didn't. And it's 2-0. So we go from having an offside goal that end to them scoring a second goal our end. Not the best game for the O so far. And here we are, coming up to half time. Let's just try and wind the clock down. But Engle's through. Run, my son, run. Go on. He's fighting him and he's pushed past him. And it's a goal. That's just what we needed going into half-time. And the whistle here will confirm it. Yep, that is half-time. It's 2-1. But we got that goal back, and that's just what we needed.
So we're all set for the second half.
Literally just kicked off the second half, and just like that, we're on the attack. And we're pushing through. Can we make it 2-2 already? Can we? Oh, all you got to do is... oh, wait. Yes. And the keeper called it. Hard luck, but we keep going on. And just like that, they're on the attack. Our end. Come on, you got to get this, boys. You got to get this. Yes, brilliant save by the goalkeeper. That's just what we needed now. Let's start pushing forward and get that equaliser. And as you see, coming to the end of the game, we've had a few chances, they've had a few chances, but hopefully we can make the most of this last chance, which will be our last chance because of the clock winding down. We've got to make something of this, boys. Come on. That's it. Get it in there. Oh. No, keep it this end, folks. Keep it this end, boys. And no, and that's going to be it. Yep, it's going to be the end of the game now, I think. And that's a defeat. On to the next match we go, which we are away to Plymouth. Now, considering the last match, we're hungry for this one. I've made a few changes going into this match, but let's hope they give us 3 points.
Someone has found the net in one of the other games. Here's Alan McAnally to tell us more.
As you can see from what's been a very quiet and boring first half from both sides, to be completely fair, we're going to be going in goalless. It's not been the most enthusiastic of games, but on to the second half, let's hope for more. And look at this passing from Plymouth, and oh, such a cheesy goal to score, but it's 1-0 Plymouth. Not the goal we needed, and let's hope that on this last attack of the game for a second half that's also been quite quiet, we can get an equaliser, which we can't. That is 2 defeats in a row, which we are not happy about. On to the next match, which we are at home to Carlisle. And this match, folks, I must tell you before I stop here, this is the match where we didn't get all of the second half. I apologise, but let's work with what we've got. Anyway, enough of me, let's crack on with the highlights. And as you can see from what's also been another quiet first half, this Carlisle player did really good, ripping our team apart to make it 1-0 Carlisle.
Able to intercept it. At half-time, signalled by the referee, 1-0 the half-time score.
And as we start the second half with the very little footage we got, I can just show you that just as quickly as we kicked off, we go straight on the attack, which is good for the Orient, which leads to a goal from Connor Wilkinson. And this makes it 1-1. Finally, something going our way. Now, the rest of the game you don't get to see, but unfortunately, I have to show you the second goal that Carlisle scored, which is here. On to our third game of the episode now. We are away to Morecambe, and after the last 2 games, well, last 3 should I say, we are absolutely chomping at the teeth for 3 points. We need them. We need to start picking up wins if we're looking at a playoff spot. And Morecambe, luckily for us, are at the bottom of the table, so this should hopefully be a nice easy win for us. As you can see here, 9 minutes in, we've got a free kick, and oh, what a beautiful goal. Oh, absolutely beautiful. You couldn't ask for anything better, could ya? What a brilliant start by the Orient.
Sitting back, it's a bit of a policy here, letting the opposition come at them. Has to score!
Real allow the opposition to have it, and when they do nick the ball on the turnover, to go for the throat, and they've done it brilliantly.
Opportunity to play it into the middle.
As you can see, the O's have been dominating this first half, doing really well. Morecambe have hardly had any chances, and Callum Wilkinson with a beautiful finish. Get in! That is just what we needed. 2-0 up. I don't think we've scored 2 goals like that since the Mansfield game. That's going back a while. And anyway, there's not much left of the first half to show, other than the confirmation that it is going to be 2-0 at half time to Leyton Orient. On to the second half we go. You see Morecambe finally making some chances in this second half. It's still 2-0 to the Orient, but look, Morecambe finally making something of their opportunity and having the ball. And just like that, it's 2-1. Game back on. Got to start taking this a bit more seriously now. We need the 3 points. We can't take them lightly because they're leading them just as much as we are. And just like that, Angol shoots. Oh, unlucky. I thought it was 3-1 for a minute then. And as you can see, coming towards the end of the game, we're struggling. But as long as we can hold Morecambe off, yep, we are going to get the 3 points at long last. 3 points to the Orient. Now, on to the next one, which is an FA Cup match away to Morecambe again, which I thought I would see because you wouldn't want to see the same team twice. And we'll find out whether we go into round 2 of the FA Cup in just a moment. And I'll decide to press A. But as you can see, I've made quite a lot of changes as well heading into this because I don't want to risk the injuries. But here we go, pressed A, and it's a 2-1 win. Getting will be into round 2 of the FA Cup. Now, that isn't bad. But now let's focus back on the league and on to the next match, at which we are home to Scunthorpe United. As you can see early on, 10 minutes into the game, Orient pushing through Scunthorpe's defence quite easily. Wilkinson on the ball again, and it's 1-0 to the Orient. Get in. Can we make it 3 wins in a row? Obviously we sim one, but it still counts as a win. But can we make it 3 wins in a row? And with little else action in the first half coming to it, we're going to be going into half time. Looks like it'll be 1-0 to the Orient. As long as we can defend this, which we can, it'll be 1-0 to the Orient going into half time.
Here we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and we're off for the second half. It's unlike him really to play the ball straight to the opposition. Threads it through. Oh, well saved. This half.
Yeah, it's a good first 45 minutes from the lad.
Level. Somehow he saved it.
As you can see, no other real action in the second half apart from this opportunity, which was nicely blocked, which means another 3 points and on to the next match, at which I think this is the last game of the day, and we are at home to Forest Green. Can we end the episode with a win? Apart from the first few games, we've done nothing but win the rest of this episode, which I'm glad to see. We needed to start picking up these wins. It's been vitally important to our season, especially if we're looking for playoffs at the end of the season. It's what we want, it's what we need, and hopefully we can be looking at League One football in the next 2 seasons.
Put it in the box from here. It was good passing, probing. And that tackle has got in the ball.
And you see early on, 10 minutes in, Orient pushing through the Forest Green defence for Angol to take a shot and make it 1-0. Another brilliant start by the Orient. We are starting to take our stroll through the league.
Keeping the ball so important, they haven't done it. Surely! Well, what a good try. Off the outside of the... guided through. Coming into the penalty area now. Saved.
Now I just want you to watch this, folks. We clear it out. Both is on the ball here. Now watch what he does. He does a beautiful over the head lob, and he sees Angol free, and Angol just runs through nice and easy for a lovely finish. Lovely bit of play there to make it 2-0 to the Orient just before half time. And speaking of half time, it looks like we'll be going in 2-0 up against Forest Green Rovers.
To intercept there. And there goes the whistle for half-time. Scoreline is 2-0. 2-1. That's Alan McAnally keeping us bang up to date. Oh, time to get the cross now. Real opening for him. Got him with... Goal news from Crawley.
It's a third goal for Exeter.
Nice little interception from the Orient there. Running through. Oh, lovely dribble. Pass it down, make it 3-0. And just like that, it is game, set and match. Another 3 points, which will do us absolutely lovely. It's just what we needed. And look at it again, straight back on the attack. And that was a lovely pass. Is that for... Yes! Oh, no. I thought it was 4-0 like the rest of us, but unfortunately that goal was offside. But with all the other action being quiet, I'll show you just to confirm it here. If we can defend this little bit, which we will, it'll be 3 points to the Orient, and that will be, I think, our 4th win. 3rd in the league, but our 4th win, which will do us well, especially now the later part of the season is coming in. We're getting near that 20 game mark, and this is when we need to start really focusing on picking up the points, especially with how tight it is between us and 7th. I think it's only like 9 points between us. But anyway, as you can see here, going into the next episode, our first game will be away to Oldham. As you can see on the table, we are 12th. The highest we have been since starting this, 12th. And as you can see, we are only 9 points off of the playoff spot. So we need to start picking up these wins if we want to be anywhere near that playoff spot. Because trust me, we want League One football as early as possible. And I think we have the depth and the quality to start going for it. Anyway, that's going to be it from me. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to be notified when I upload. I hope you've all enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.